Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1458, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which sea lies at one end of the Great Wall of China? The Yellow Sea. What movie was Robert Downey Jr.'s first movie? Pound. What river flows through Colorado's Black Canyon? Gunnison River. Who is the main protagonist of the 1932 novel Cold Comfort Farm? Flora Posty. What movie helped popularize disco music worldwide? Saturday Night Fever. When did the U.S. Secret Service start providing protection for the president? 1901. A computer opponent's ability to adaptively challenge a player is known as what? Artificial intelligence, AI. Who stars in the semi-autobiographical movie Purple Rain? Prince. The first North American English seasonal camp was founded where? Answer: St. John's, Newfoundland. In 1583, Sir Humphrey Gilbert, by the royal prerogative of Queen Elizabeth I, founded St. John's. Majorca belongs to which island group? Balearic Islands. In the TV show Family Guy, who is Stewie's half-brother and nemesis? Bertram. Which was the last major offensive operation undertaken by elite German paratroopers in World War II? Attack against Crete. Polaris is also referred to as what? The North Star? Which trio released the album Crazy Sexy Cool? TLC. What is a cornet? A small or simple crown. Vienna is the capital of which European country? Austria. What popular statue was designed by Frederigus Bartholdi? Statue of Liberty. What is a theodolite used for? Surveys. What is the stage name for the artist Kevon Douglas? Skeng. Which modern gymnastics event made its first appearance at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? Trampolining. What was Princess Diana's maiden name? Spencer. What is the name of the dog in the musical Annie? Sandy. What must a mole do every 4 hours or it will die? Eat. In the movie Pulp Fiction, what is the name of the restaurant Mia brings Vincent to? Jackrabbit Slims. Why is most beer sold in brown glass bottles? Answer: it protects the beer from ultraviolet light, which will spoil the flavors. Which of Picasso's paintings was considered immoral when it was first exhibited in 1916? Answer: Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, The Young Ladies of Avignon, a depiction of 5 Barcelona prostitutes, was deemed immoral by the public. What comedy became the first film directed by a woman to gross over $100 million at the U.S. box office? Big. Which U.S. state is home to the Inyo Mountains? California. The kingfish is actually the largest species of what type of fish? Mackerel. Who won an Oscar for her role as a call girl in the movie Klute? Jane Fonda. What year did James Garfield start his presidency? 1881. What is a karahi? A wok-like cooking pot. Who became famous for painting New Mexico landscapes from her Model A Ford? Georgia O'Keeffe. Cherry, plum, and grape are all varieties of which fruit? Tomato. What was the only South American country to send troops to fight in World War II? Brazil. What is the only moon in the solar system that has an atmosphere? Titan. Who were the first people to separate copper from its ore? The ancient Egyptians. What name is given to the fraction part of a logarithm number? Mantissa. Jim Morrison was the lead singer of which prominent 1960s rock band? The Doors. Which bird is the national bird of Egypt? Golden eagle. What is the only nation that shares a land border with Qatar? Saudi Arabia. What animal almost always gives birth to same-sex quadruplets? Armadillos. They usually mate by the age of 1, producing 1 litter a year, consisting of 4 of the same sex. Scientists have not yet explained this phenomenon. During what century was the Mexican War fought? Answer: 19th century. What year did tennis player Martina Hingis turn professional? 1994. Which was the first suspension bridge over the River Thames in London? Hammersmith Bridge. Which mythological creature is half eagle, half lion? Griffin. Where in your body would you find your hippocampus? Brain. Who played the male lead in the 1947 film The Bishop's Wife? Cary Grant. U.S. state Florida was named for what? Answer: its flowers. Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon named the area where he first landed Pascua, Florida, or Easter of Flowers. In Peanuts, how much does Lucy usually charge for psychiatric advice? 5 cents. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.